Welcome to an exciting hour. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a lot of information. Pay attention. Have a seat because you might get knocked over by what he's going to tell you. And I don't have a clue what I'm talking about, but I guarantee you it's going to be a lot of fun. It is late in the game. And the reason we have it this late so we can get Michael Williams on here. And the Indians are waking up. So that's what it's all about. Susie, back to you.
Oh, hey, everybody. How exciting is this, huh? Geez, where else would you want to be on a Saturday night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, than right here with our fabulous CEO, Ash Mufareh. And I have no idea what we're going to be told, but I'm sure it's going to be exciting. So good to see everyone and so glad I'm here. Hi to everybody in YouTube land. Hello. Okay, who's next? Who wants to say something?
Okay, Gershmener, just say it now.
Let me just say this. I am super excited. Whatever it is that we're going to be talking about, as long as we are talking about Onpassive, I am excited. Bottom line.
Okay, I'll speak it, and I remember that one of our Indian founder, he commented on my YouTube video a long time back, I think 6-7 months back, and he commented that Onpassive is the biggest mystery ever, even bigger than any Hollywood film, Hollywood mystery. So every day is exciting over here. Every day is full of news. So Ash might come up with some surprises. Again, there is a mystery, a suspense this is the biggest ever suspense thriller on Onpassive. We are glued to, I think, screens. We are glued to Mr. Ash every time. So I hope that today is that Ash may reveal something bigger, something good for all of us, what people are going to hear. So let's wait. And we believe that whenever Ash comes, we know he always over-deliver. So today, I think he's going to do that. Thank you.
For me, basically, as long as I'm on Onpassive, I have to echo what Charles says. And you trust what Mr. Ash is doing, what people behind the scene are doing. That's all I care about. It doesn't matter. I don't have any questions. I just trust. That's all.
Yeah, fantastic, Peter. Never any expectation. Always knowing that, Onpassive is the best deal in town. So, it doesn't matter what the announcement is, because it's always special. Every day we get one step closer to our desired destination. So tonight will be no different from that standpoint. I certainly know it's going to be one more step closer. So I'm looking forward to what our CEO has to say to us, because regardless, it's going to be exciting.
I agree, Michael. And the fact that we know these teams are working on multiple projects all across the globe, that whatever he announces tonight is going to be incredible. There are just so many different things that they're working on, and it's all for our benefit and the benefit of the world. And I'm just so excited to be here. Thanks so much.
No matter what day, what hours, what moment, no matter where it is, Onpassive is everywhere. When he's coming on, we are here, and we are always here. And Onpassive is always on the tip of our lips. Doesn't matter where we are, who asks, we know exactly what Onpassive is, and it's because it is made for us, and anything that made for us, we want to treasure it, and we want it to be here, and we want to literally appreciate how Onpassive is bringing to the world. And all of us who are here not because we have to, but we choose to, and we love to.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. It's good to see you all. This is Bob from Bel Air, Maryland. I too am going to be very honest to say that I'm going to be surprised with whatever Mr. Ash is going to deliver to us today. Those of us who are in the industry and who have an idea of what Mr. Ash has been doing for the past few years will tell you that to be here at this juncture where we are, it's actually a miracle. So anything that Mr. Ash brings forth, I know he's advancing the ball. He has the ball, he's advancing it to the end zone, and whatever he gives us, for me, is going to be a pleasant surprise. Back to you.
Yeah, I just think, this is Dan in Colorado, and I just would like to echo everything everybody's saying, but I think about what Ash said in his last webinar, and that we're about to present some exciting, beautiful changes that will excite everybody. And that's obviously what he's going to do tonight, and we can't wait. I mean, simplified, more powerful OES, he talked about that, and it's just advancing and progressing beyond our imagination. So we're real excited to see what he has to say.
And I'll just try to do the best I can to keep the notes going. I'm sure Peter and Janet are in the background. Sometimes it takes a lot of rethinking once you look back at your notes and the recordings, but we'll do our best, hey, Peter? And it's exciting to be here.
I think we're fortunate to come together, especially when Ash calls us, because we know that we are going to get gifts, we are going to get information and a new understanding of where we are in Onpassive and what the next steps are. So I'm thrilled to be with all of you here on the panel, of course, and also to be with everybody who's listening in live, because there's nothing more special and more important to get the updates from Ash directly. It always makes a lot of sense, and sometimes it's not always easy to catch up through recordings. So it's a good thing that we're all here together tonight, and I know we're in for a very, very special evening.
Go ahead, Red.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to change my background, and it doesn't matter. Why? Because here we are, 3 a.m. here in the UK. It's actually 3:20, waiting for our CEO, Ash Mufareh. He said on Wednesday, didn't he? We will see you this week. In fact, Marty couldn't even get it out of his mouth before he said he's coming. And here we are waiting in anticipation to hear what he has to say. I am excited. Why? Because I know exactly where we are at the moment in Onpassive land. We are right at that pinnacle of where we want to be, which is going commercial. I'm expecting some very, very exciting news today to come from our CEO. I'm sure you guys are as excited as we are here on the panel. Why? Because this is what we've been working for. This is what we've been going towards for the last 5 years. We are almost there, and I'm sure our CEO is not going to disappoint. We are going to be excited. We're going to be fired up because we are nearly there. Back to whoever.
Yeah, I'll, you know, the people that are here, what you're listening to right now, it's the warm-up act. And Ash is coming on right after us. But, you know, when I come on something like this, and Ash, it was short-lived. He called, he's coming on, and we had to come here. I have tremendous expectations of what Mr. Mufareh is going to say. And I know that he didn't come here just to chat with us. I know he likes to talk with each and every one of us, but he's here not to chat with each and every one of us. He's here to deliver. And what he's going to deliver, I don't have a clue, but I know Mr. Ash, he always exceeds expectations. And I'm pretty sure tonight he's going to exceed any expectations that we have. But I know the expectations are very, very high around the world. A lot of people in India, but really around the whole world. It should be a fun night. Just to sit back, buckle up, and let's see what happens. Susie?
Manu just showed up. Manu, do you have
Oh,
anything to
geez.
say?
I already blabbed a little bit.
What an honor. What an honor to be here. I am ready. My heart is going million beats per second, like everybody else. Thank you.
All right, Susie, I'll say something here. I'm going to save you for the first time ever, Susie, because you always save me.
Okay.
As I'm listening to all these wonderful, who I consider my brothers and sisters, speaking about great things of Onpassive. I want to let whoever's watching, the world, could be alien.
When
tuning
you
into us.
muted.
Marty, stop it. Onpassive has embraced every one of us for over 5 years. I'm going to say it for the first time. It's time that all founders embrace Onpassive to the fullest. Ash Mufareh has gone way above and beyond every single time I've talked to him. I've seen him speak, and I'm asking you guys give 100% of love, faith, and just embracing Onpassive to the fullest, because it's going to take you places you probably would have never gotten to. That's the honest to God truth, even myself. Remember this, Onpassive is for every person in this world. It's not just for 1 or 2 people. It's for everyone. And I can't wait for this to happen. I have no idea what he's going to say tonight, but I know it's going to be great. Susie, back to you.
Okay, I think Collins has joined us. Well said, Chris. Collins, do you want to say a few words, or are you ready? There you are.
Yeah.
We
Good
could hear
morning,
you.
good evening, everyone. Yeah, I'm just trying to change my background. Hello, Susie. I'm just happy to be here tonight and to see all these lovely faces and those who will watch later. I'm so excited, but I was listening to Bob, what Bob said when it comes to technology, we just have to have an open mind, because you never know. You cannot put your finger and say, yes, this is it. So I'm so excited because I know whatever we will listen from our CEO today, everything will be good. So I know life is always good when it comes to Onpassive. No doubt about that. Just want to thank and appreciate everyone and our CEO and the guys in Hyderabad. Thank you.
Thank you, Collins. Good to see you. Yeah, and just probably what I think a lot of people are thinking too is this is all part of the journey. So this is just one of many, many webinars that we're going to continue to have too. So we're going to hear something today, and those webinars are going to continue as we continue hearing more and more the next steps, what Onpassive is doing, what we need to do as founders, how we get the word out to everybody. So as exciting as this is tonight, it's still part of the journey, and there's still more and more and more to come, which makes it so much fun. FUN. You can't even imagine all of the things. Just think about, we're getting OConnect, and just knowing that there's going to be features added continually piling on that. So this is just that one more step closer to everything else. And I'm so happy and privileged to be here. Hey, Reg, you got your hand up. What's going on?
Susie, yes, I have got my hand up. Why have I got my hand up? That is because, as you well know, I love putting my nose in lots of things as far as the internet is concerned, obviously all about Onpassive. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've stuck it all over my social media this week. I found on Twitter a really, really good article about Onpassive in a publication called digitaljournal.com. Now, Digital Journal, for those that are watching this right now, is a very large mainstream publication, obviously digital, that means it's only online, but they have been going now for over 10 years. So it's not a new publication. They are well known, well versed, and they are completely global. They usually err to the side of new technologies. They err to the side of up and coming companies, mainly within the digital products and services. So I was nosing around, I subscribed to them like anybody can, and guess what popped up on Twitter, which obviously is one of my social media mainstreams that I go to on a regular basis. And I also suggest for the people who are watching it here that our CMO Mohammed Nassal is a big Twitter user. Are we allowed to say Twitter anymore, or do we have to say X or something? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So up comes digital journal, and guess what is there? Yes, a huge publication all about OConnect. Why am I talking about OConnect? Because this is going to be our very first commercial product. What does commercial mean? It means paid. It means that Onpassive will be selling this product to the general public. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen who are watching this right now, it is a fantastic piece, not only in the write-up about what Onpassive is going to do, how it's been built, the functionality, especially towards businesses. That was the interesting part that I found about the publication. But there was also a link off it as well to a comparison site. Now, I'd never heard of this comparison site, but that doesn't really matter, because the comparisons that they were making were to around about 15 other video conferencing platforms that are out there. Obviously, the mainstream ones were there, and also a lot of others that weren't. The interesting fact when you went to this link was it was doing like for like, what does one on all the others, but it was also telling you how many people were using these platforms on a regular basis. Absolutely blew my mind. I had no idea and hadn't even heard of some of these platforms that are used on a daily basis. And we are talking about hundreds of thousands into the millions of people that are using these platforms. It made me think, OConnect, when we come out, we are going straight into that marketplace. It's not like we are making a new client base of people that are looking to use this product. We're going straight into a market base of hundreds of millions of people that are using video conferencing on a daily basis. And the interesting part is it is rising like on like at least by 19% per annum on usage of it. Now, we could not wish to be in a better place with our first product that is going commercial than OConnect, especially that is now starting to get into mainstream media as a product. This is only going to snowball in one way. Keep your eyes peeled, guys, on these types of publications and broadsheet media as well. I think, and I've got this sneaky feeling that OMedia are doing their thing behind the scenes. Back to you.
Okay. Thanks, Red, for that info. You know, every time I hear people try to call it Twitter or X, it reminds me of Prince, the performer, and then the artist formerly known as Prince. Remember this? It's like they stole that.
That's what they're using in articles now. Articles are saying the platform formerly known as Twitter. So that's like a phrase that they're using. So you're right on, right on. Susan.
All right, there's our man of the hour. Hey Ash, so good to see you. We're all here, and
it's better to see you.
Oh, thanks.
You.
We're so excited to be here. We're gonna, everyone on YouTube land is watching, and we're gonna hand it over to our wonderful CEO, Ash. Thanks for gathering us on this Saturday.
Thank you.
Well, it's Sunday some places, but Saturday for me.
Yeah, I mean, this is a sign. And why do we call you at a Saturday evening, Saturday night, which is kind of unusual unless we have to or it's important. So that's a telling, the time is telling. I appreciate that. I'm very happy to see some of the most respected, friends and brothers and sisters here on the screen. So happy to see you. I mean, just you and I on the screen, we can flip the planet. That's enough. I mean, no disrespect to who are not with us, but just right there, it's an unbelievable force. So thank you. Mike Ellis, are you a morning person or are you an evening person, night person?
I'm a person whenever you're on, Ash. It doesn't matter if it's morning, noon, or night.
Are you a morning or night person?
I like the
To
morning.
what Mike said. So we've been doing OConnect webinars till late. So I have developed to be a night person as well as morning.
I know Susie is a very early bird.
Early
She
morning.
likes,
I'm a
yes,
morning person. That's my best time.
yes,
Yep.
yes, indeed.
But I'm here. I'm here.
I am awesome after lunch, no matter when it is. Yes, it's perfect. Doesn't matter what time it is. Okay, so happy to be here. And I want to tell you, my name is Ash Mufareh. I was born, I do believe I was born to change the world. Starting with you right here. I'll show you how. We have some great news. I was gonna try to play with you and have some fun up front, but I think we can dodge that after, because I have a very quick message. It could end up really quick. I do believe this very night will be a new beginning for the rest of your life. I do believe that what we're about to witness is going to put a smile on your face. All of you. A permanent one. It's like an unlimited refill of Botox in the best smile you could have. What better than that? I wish I could have one. All right, so here's the deal. We are, obviously, it's no secret, we're just about to roll out some paid product. I'm going to be very clear with you and not hold me by the word, but I'm going to leave it up to you. How do you take this? OConnect in Onpassive is about to go live imminently, not maybe mid. Okay, it is a high percentage, upper 90s, could be this very week here now. A week or 2 weeks later is going to be OTracker, same thing, is going to roll out. A week or less is going to be ODesk, and so forth. So this is not just, we'll see what's going to happen. We're telling you, I'm telling you from the kitchen, our people still right now at the office. What time is it, Gurusminder in Hyderabad right now? 8 o'clock, yeah. Oh, we can't hear you. Yes.
Yeah, roughly 8 o'clock, 8 a.m.
We still have people from yesterday and the day before. So we're there for a reason. They're working in like so hard for you, as well as people from Dubai, Egypt, and all the locations, and myself in every way I could help. But we want to make sure that you know we are in a presentable way. We could go out by choice when we want. We wanted things in a certain way, but we thought no longer we're gonna do that all at once because it's way enough what we have. So we've stabilized. I'm gonna mention something. We stabilized the whole ecosystem and Onpassive and all of that. But I'm going to mention, because we have some of the techie people with us and some will hear this to the public. Again, Onpassive will be the school for many IT companies, if not other sectors. Okay, for now, I'm going to say something. Failure is not an option, just like NASA. We have no choice. It's like you cannot discuss this. Failure is not an option in Onpassive. We will nail it. When we say it's a done deal, it's a done deal. All right. Now, here's the thing. We are offering the first package. It's not news. It's not breaking news right now. 10,000 attendees per user. We've crossed that. Now we are stabilizing. We're working. We crossed the 40,000. We crossed. Remember, you've never seen a platform have 40,000, but OConnect. No one of you has seen a platform with 40,000. So now we're making that to be ahead of the game. So when we have the next release, we would have extra, like over deliver, we would have extra. So we're testing and stabilizing the 100K. That's 100,000. So your 10,000, even if you max out, hypothetically, many will not max out, okay, due to their network or audience. It'll be a great thing for you if you do. But those who max out, 10,000 is 10th of a 100K capacity that we are building our technologies for. So we're stabilizing, and the super S, you know, I've said it before, I said it on 360, it's just you gotta, once you set up, you stabilize, you scale, you test, and you know, then you soar, and it's the same cycle. So we feel confident in what we have in hands now. There will be additions, so we don't have to do it all at once. There will be additions when it comes to logistics like payment, pay out processors, and pay in as well. So we have enough to begin with, just because we believe it is time. And I want to remind you that Onpassive had no whatsoever obligation or pressure to go in any pace than what it takes, because there's nothing we could add more than people working 7 days a week from country to country, literally around the clock. No extra effort could be done. This is our best. We're giving it our all. So we don't feel like in any way behind, we have to push. There's no way we could push it. This is the maximum capacity. This is our maximum potential. We're happy with it. We're delighted. We're proud of it. Now, here's the thing. We're going to go live, and you're going to start seeing things are going live without a pre-notice. We're not going to have the luxury of this lengthy preparation process. We've been preparing for a long time. Things are going to go in an explosive fashion. Going to remind you, we don't react. Leaders and successful people are initiators. The whole concept of Onpassive is not a reaction to something. In fact, it's an initiation to a new era, to a new paradigm shift that we thought things could be done in a much more effective way. That's our philosophy. So now things don't go all the way or all the times the way we wish or that we plan. We do often change direction or go back to square one. It is okay in business. In fact, it's unwise to be stubborn on a specific strategy. We're stubborn on the philosophy, on the vision, on the mission, but not on the details. You can tweak the details and the directions and the strategy. Yeah, we can change. So we do that all the time. We've changed that. So now we feel that it's healthy, we go. Okay? Now here's what's going to happen. Not in any history of any sector, and prove me wrong, that this pay structure ever happened. And the reason I'm able to tell you today, because finally I was able to twist arms and convince our legal and financial department. It was a battle for years, okay? I mean, they never agreed this would make sense from a business perspective. And I had to give them something in return. So there's a caveat for that, to do this in such a way, but also good for the business and good for the user. Okay, so we've been in a dialogue for a long time in a brainstorming, you know, open session to reach the best possible scenario that our users would never have in their life. Not even if they live another 1,000 years. You're not going to have this opportunity again. Read my lips. What we're going to do, okay? What we're going to do, this is exactly what we're going to do. Number one, we're going to drink tea. as cheers. Okay. Now, so here's what we're going to do. Are you ready? I challenge you and I guarantee what you're about to witness is unseen, never been done in any sector before. OConnect is the very first product that will be the superior and supreme and dominant product in the video conferencing field permanently. Because what we have lined up will keep us way light years ahead of the game. Permanent. They like it, they hate it. I don't care. I'm on the people's side. And it's not about the money. It's about giving the best and most possible value to our people, because it can be done. It's achievable. Why am I doing it? Because it's possible. Why do we stick to our guns to reach this level? Because it wouldn't make sense. I don't think you would agree with us. We would have achieved like a level that is available a year ago. Why do we take longer? Because we want to be ahead and we want to have something superior. Not in a competitive way, but to really give the best possible value. I didn't hear anything, so I'm going to walk away. I don't think you're interested in my conversation, but are you interested to know what would be something historical, never been done before?
Absolutely, Ash. Let's hear it.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You pay OConnect the minute you see it in the marketplace. Wallet will open. You're able to fund it, pay your subscription. We already talked about that. We're not going to, read the details here. You know it. It's going to be broken down. Okay. You pay. There are two scenarios. You already have sales, potential sales, like users are ready to follow you, right? If that's the case, here's a scenario. The first sale, not a human, not a head or position, or we're talking about sale volume. The first sale, the entire amount hits the wallet, goes 100% to your wallet. 100%. No fees to Onpassive, no profit. You don't pay the cost. So technically, you've taken 4 months of OConnect. It will be another 3 months if you do the math that we're giving away. You know what was the challenge? I'm gonna leak out to you what was the challenge between Ash and all the top executives on our side. You're giving us so cheap, and we know our technology, we know our product is so good and it's so powerful. They're just concerned if that will be an indication or a reflection of the value. I said we will be the first. The price is not always right. We will let them decide themselves to see the quality of the product. I'm not going to swear it to you. You just try it. You have it for 3 months and you decide. If it's the best, I'm not saying like others or as good or worth it. I'm saying if it's not the best, don't keep it. Cancel it. The best, or I will go home. Go big or go home. So if you already have your users lined up, like many of you, one user pays, you got one sale, you're 100% even, squared up. Now, it doesn't mean the next billing cycle, we're going to wait for this particular person or customer to pay. It doesn't matter. Whoever pays first, sale number 1, goes to you 100%. What does that mean? If you have one sale already lined up, one, you pay 1 out of pocket. Done. As said, you have a business for life as long as you have one active sale every cycle of OConnect. Sale number 2, you take quarter of it just on the front end immediately, like, 25%. You're going to know that. And then there are more bonuses and payment ways. The details will be on your NDA and the policies and the documents that you will see. All right. Self-explanatory, elementary, ABC, black and white, doesn't confuse you. Okay. So simple. So we're breaking records by being the first company. We'll give you the one sale 100% free. Why? Because I want you to break even. I don't want you to think about this as a liability. I want you to own the technology long term. As long as you need them, I want you to enjoy using them. We upgrade them next week, next release, next month, next week, okay? The value doesn't go up on you. Obviously, we're going to have more options, and different products are different payout structure. They're different prices. They're different terms. Everything will be communicated with you. But that's one thing. So now here's the thing. This is one scenario if you have people with you or users, potential users lined up. They're just like you. They're advocates. They're excited about what's coming. They're believers, and they're just ready to go ahead and subscribe. That's one case. But in case you don't have any, I don't forget about those people who have 0 potential users. I deserve another sip of tea. Okay. Number 1. The first founding member from 2018, timestamp, date and timestamp, will be the first eligible after they pay. After they pay, the first eligible for having one guaranteed user, free user, okay? However, we have been marketing as a company, and we have people, orphans, like just hypothetically, okay? They don't have mothers and fathers, but just think nobody brought them but the company. We have a good number of those free subscribers, okay? They're enjoying the free products. Now, some of them might beat you up, like as a free customer, they're not founding members. They might beat you up to the cart. That's okay. So let's say we're gonna take the person that is a founder, is number 1, number 2, number 3, time-wise, okay? Staggering. So each one will qualify for the next unsponsored, or technically sponsored by the company, from the company's marketing. We've been marketing. Hello, if you're not aware of it, we've been marketing. Millions have been spent on marketing, and we have lined up a good number. Numbers will surprise you, by the way, and we're not going to disclose. And a lot of dumb people got it wrong, just to let you know. Officially, it's going to be an embarrassment. We have the evidence. That's a sign we're right, okay? That's a silly thing, okay? They couldn't even get this one right. Ash, behave. Okay, go back. Okay, so now here's the thing. We are going to surprise you with the numbers. More than you think. Much more than you think. And this is only the beginning. So we have people who registered in the early stages. We go one by one. Time, date, and time. They qualify for the next person. That person potentially could beat them to the payment. By the time we move, that newcomer that is not a founding member could be already paid. What does it mean? Numbers, people. You could have your first sale potentially given to you as a promise from the very beginning to the founding members. The other scenario, We're going to play all the possibilities. That person could be free and pay at a later time. But whenever they pay, you take credit. It's like a co-op. That's a part of the early bird registrations or founding members. Okay? Still delivering all the big lists that we've had. Now, there might be more than one. One will be a sale, one will be a profit. One will be to break even, to cover your cost, and the second one will be profit. And the rest, unlimited, permanently, will be calculated as a part of your commission. In the midst of the excitement, I probably over-explained it. It's very simple. We're opening, first sale in OConnect goes to you. That's one part. If you already have pre-lined up users, they pay, you could be done in the first minute, the first 5 minutes, the first hour, the first day, who knows, depending who you have and how many. But numbers are powerful. If you don't have still founding members only, exclusively, they will have now the time, the date and time stamp formula that we've talked about all the time. Now it's already coded, applicable. So we give you one staggering and we go back. Now here's the caveat. Dumbly enough, I said to our team, go ahead and start the allocation now, previously, okay, in the recent tweaks. I said, Liz, we have this number. We're going to allocate it to the qualified people. I don't think this is a surprise. This is one of the normal facts that I'm an idiot. How? Because why would you want to give and allocate a potential user that might or possibly could be paid to somebody might not even activate OConnect? Which one is first, the chicken or the egg? So you get in first, that will click. Then you are qualified for that. If you don't subscribe, why would I want to give you one and then nobody's going to benefit? So you don't have to pay for it. But if you do, you're going to be in that distribution process. All right. I'm going to tell you also publicly and bluntly, if you're an animal, if you're annoying, if you're hesitant, if you're, untrustworthy, if you're rude, if you've been doubting or spying, or we know who you are, you're not going to have any traffic. Hate to tell you that in your face, we're not going to do that. If you didn't do much, we're not going to judge you by the effort, but at least you were kind and didn't respect any of the rules or guidelines, you're fine. As long as you're in it, you could win it. Just the fact that you're in, you activate your account, then this is the translation of in it. In it is not on the outside, or we'll see what happens. In it, you pay, you become active, you own the product. Now you are eligible to receive our effort, okay? Now, here's the thing. So I'm not clear. I'm not like splitting money, just to let you know. Though you're intelligent enough to interpret this like as you get it, okay? But legally, I am not giving you money. Okay? I'm giving you the co-op, the cooperative, okay, effort that we've done. By the money we spend, the experiments, the live events, the many hundreds of hours we spent talking and casting the vision, and all of this all counts. All combined efforts made us gain all of this, and the different breakthroughs and the different, make major partnerships and marketing campaigns we've done. All of that collectively, one couldn't be done without the other. Collectively, with our belief, with our patience, with our stamina, that brought all of this beautiful, promising result. Now, fairly, we'll give it to the qualified people, that the deserving people, okay, and how they the results turn, that's not in our hands, but numbers don't lie. That's all I'm going to say. So we're going to go live. The first sale is 100% to you. What a game. You don't have to come out of anything, so that will cover your cost. Then you enjoy the product. If you like to gain more, we don't have a limit for how much you can share it and how much you can earn. We don't have any cap onto that, okay? And I think we're going to break all the wallets and all the processors and all of that until we have our own, okay? So this is good news, okay? We definitely have to also tell you something in the back office. I don't want to make it public here, but in the back office will be there. Verify is going to make sure that we only have real people. We're not going to have, the bogus and the spammers, and so that will refine the quality of our database. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop here just in case I didn't confuse you. I want to make sure that you got it. Okay, I'm happy to say it in a different language or repeat it, or have a more intelligent person here on the panel to break it down. And I'm going to see if I have to cover something else, or if I'm allowed to, not have to. Okay, so take it away. I'm going to take a breath and make sure that I'm not going to be yelled at.
Wow.
Can I ask some question, Ash?
Absolutely. Okay.
We got it as it's just mind-boggling. What people want to hear, you did that. But the one thing is that you said that we got it, date and time is there, done. So now the payments which we are activating, so is that payments through debit, credit card and crypto, or any other way?
Yes, you will find it in the back office. This is not a public topic. Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. What else? However you can do. Not gonna swap eggs and peanuts and yeah.
Okay. Is there internal transfers also, ID to ID?
Yeah, but not in the beginning. Like, how are you going to transfer that? That's like, yeah, no. I mean, after people pay, after we pay out, we can activate it. Yes.
Can I just jump in here real quick?
Yes.
All I can say, over deliver in all the time. Like, that's all there is. Like, I ain't got no questions, because it is simple, it's broken down, right? There's nothing that would need to get clarified. Your very first sale, it's 100% commissions is generated from that. You
not two, not three. Previously, we said 2 or 3.
One. Well, let me not say my grandmother, may her soul rest in peace.
This?
I can't say her.
Remember, we said
you have to be in the land of the living. Okay, so we can't talk about those other folks. But folks, everyone, 1 second, Gersh, please. Everyone, please understand what our CEO just said. This is mind-boggling. It is groundbreaking. And he's absolutely right that we are going to break all of the payment processors. There's no doubt about that. You have to understand what this means, right? This is not about I'm a marketer. I could one, not two, not three, but one sale, and all we have to do is give away free accounts. Give away free accounts. We're just giving away free. We're giving people the opportunity to come in and they can test drive OConnect. If they're happy with it, folks, guess what they're going to do? They are going to pay for it, period. Period. They're going to buy it. They're going to love it. If it's the best product that's out there in the marketplace, of course they're going to buy it. And not just the best product, but the lowest cost product. That's unheard of. Come on, we've shopped, we've bought stuff. We know usually you don't get something that is the lowest cost and it's quality. My wife and I were just talking about this, going to a dollar store and you buy a particular product, like chances are it's going to break down maybe a couple of days later or whatever, right? You know what I mean? We're talking about the lowest cost and yet it's the best. Folks, game over. Drop the mic, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Let's all go home now.
I don't think you got it, Michael. I don't think you got it. I don't think you understand it. No. You don't have. No. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. You go to the store. It's not buy one, get one. You buy one, and when we sell the next one, we're going to give it to you. You go back with your home with your product at us completely. It's insane. Do you remember I said we will probably give you like the first three, like divided third each. So 3 sales, you'll be in profit. Remember that? Somebody got to remember this. Okay. Then we said, maybe we're going to work hard on 2. 1 was a nasty discussion and battle to win. It was not easy. It was not easy. Because you got people who know numbers. You got people who know logic, who know business, okay? They don't think this makes sense from a business perspective. So we are pattern breakers again. We don't follow any logic. The business model, we are creating this. We're delighted that we're able to sustain before we even get any payments. This is record. It's never been done before. So yes, you come to our shop, you buy our technology, you love it, you enjoy it. We make the next sale. It's your money back permanently. Make another one, or we make it, or effort. It's a good life.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, Ash,
So
I think
Gersmender, I got the confirmation. Next release, we will enable. All right, we will enable. You follow me?
Just wanted to know one thing, Ash. First sale, you means that a first package sale or a monthly sale?
Because no. First sale in any billing cycle. So there's some products we're not going to give you 100% on them. There's some products, I'm going to say hypothetically, I don't have any product now, but they might not have to be commissions on them. Okay? So, but I'm telling you, focus on OConnect. For now, the sale, not the month, not the billing cycle, the sale entirely. So the 100% of that commission. So I'm going to give you even further detail, Gersmender. So you might have a founding member who's going to pay $143. I think that number is not strange to you, right? You know what it is. So you might get that. But what if the first customer is going to pay $250 minus 10?
Oh.
You get that 100%. We're ethical. We're not going to slash. We're not going to cut. We're not going to slice. It's all 100% yours.
This is
and the next release of the wallet, there's one we're building logic that is going to blow your mind. How simple it is and how easy to transfer money and all that. This could become a popular wallet in the market. In that release, the next one, which could be not ages. Okay, just understand. Quickly after we stabilize this, we go to the next release. The next release, the team said we will enable the transfer between wallets. Okay, no problem. And they're working on it, so this is not like it's just a matter of time. But with more possibilities, you're going to be able to have like it's a simple logic. I'm going to tell you, this is the next release. I'm sorry, don't get distracted. This is not going to be the first week now, okay, or something. But this is just an added information. The next release in the wallet, you're going to have full control of the wallet. We do not access your wallet, but to pay for the subscriptions and the services and the products you want to pay for by your agreement. Okay. Okay. Now you will be able to, not now, to add funds by transaction, like once, or have a recurring payment, change the amount, and the system is going to tell you, is going to give you like a widget on your dashboard, is going to tell you what's coming, how much you have potential earning, and how much you need to add or suggested amount to add so that you don't have to calculate. So the calculation is done for you. It's going to be green and red. Elementary. For you, this is what you owe. This is what's coming. This is by this date what you will owe. And this is potentially what you are earning revenue. Any excess of those settings, you can still go and override it manually. You could wipe out your wallet anytime you want, okay? Anytime you take the money, I mean, the extra money from that calculation is on the payout wallet. And ultimately, your payout is going to be in your hands. So now that wallet, we have no control of it, but to approve your payout. Initially, we're going to do bulk payout to you all, okay? But later, okay, ultimately, you're going to be able to go out anytime. The minimum amount, I believe, is $25. Correct me. Bus, can you tell me? Okay, I think it's $25 or $50. So anytime you have any excess of that amount, you can withdraw, you know, day and night. So we don't hold your funds. But now we're going to do it in bulk because we're stabilizing, and we don't want to, you know, we want to make sure we have no breach or breakthrough and all of that. We're nervous to, you know, we're honest. We're just nervous. We want to make sure we handle this with no mistake. Okay. Anything else, you let me know.
Yeah, thank you, Ash. Thank you very much. And it was really very difficult. I know Michael knows how difficult it was last 10 days for us. I know, like single, we are single, and we just said something. Nobody is single here. So India, my brothers and sisters, please listen what Mr. Ash has just said. Nobody is single over here. So cheer up and get ready. Thank you, Ash.
Single sale, you break even. You don't have to come up out of pocket. You have a business for life that you can make unlimited amount of money with it. Okay, no cap. Just right there. Now we're not going to talk about the other details. Okay, it gets insane. So this is good enough for the moment. So I just want to prepare you for that, so that you are aware. I don't need to remind you to pay or to check your back office. It's up to you. You don't think it's going to come? No problem. You think it's going to come?